Today, I am going to explain the concept of watching the thinker. It's interesting how when someone mentions hearing a voice in their head, they're often sent to a psychiatrist. But in reality, almost everyone experiences inner monologues or dialogues that they can't seem to control. These involuntary thought processes can be like a continuous stream of voices in your head, sometimes talking to each other. You might have seen people on the street who seem crazy because they're talking to themselves, but in reality, we all have these voices inside of us. It's just that some of us keep them inside while others let them out. This voice is always there, commenting, judging, speculating, and more. Sometimes it's not even relevant to the situation you're in, instead reviving past memories or imagining possible futures, often with negative outcomes, which is called worry. And if it is relevant, it still interprets it based on your past experiences, distorting your view of reality. This voice belongs to your conditioned mind, shaped by your personal history and the collective cultural mindset you've inherited. Unfortunately for many people, this voice can be their own worst enemy, tormenting and draining them of vital energy. It's a source of untold misery, unhappiness, and even disease. The good news is that true liberation is possible. You can free yourself from your mind. It all starts with listening to the voice inside your head. Make a conscious effort to pay attention to any repetitive thought patterns, those old records that have been playing in your mind for years. This is what I mean by watching the thinker, being present as a witness to your thoughts. By doing so, you can begin to break free from the grip of your conditioned mind and discover true inner peace. So, take the first step towards liberation and start observing the voice inside your head right now. As you listen to the voice inside your head, remember to remain impartial. Don't judge or condemn what you hear. That would only let the voice slip back in through the back door. Instead, simply observe it without any biases. You'll begin to notice the voice as something separate from yourself, and soon you'll realize, there's the voice, and here I am, watching it. This sense of your own presence, this feeling of I am, is not a thought. It comes from beyond the mind, a deeper level of awareness that is free from judgment and conditioned thinking. Embrace this realization and continue to watch the thinker, free from any preconceived notions or biases. When you listen to a thought, you're not just aware of the thought itself. You're also aware of yourself as the witness to that thought. This awareness creates a new dimension of consciousness within you. As you continue to listen, you'll begin to feel a deeper presence within yourself that exists beyond the thoughts. This presence is your true self, and it allows you to detach from the thought and stop identifying with it. As a result, the thought loses its power over you and quickly fades away. This is the first step towards breaking free from involuntary and compulsive thinking. As you continue to practice, the gaps of no mind will become more frequent and longer in duration. During these gaps, a sense of stillness and peace will arise within you. This feeling is a natural state of oneness with being that is typically obscured by the constant chatter of the mind. With regular practice, this sense of stillness and peace will deepen, and you may even begin to feel a subtle joy emanating from within. It's important to note that this state of being isn't a trance-like state and does not result in a loss of consciousness. On the contrary, you become more alert and fully present. If peace and stillness came at the cost of lowered consciousness or vitality, they wouldn't be worth pursuing. In fact, this state of interconnectedness raises the vibrational frequency of the energy field that gives life to your physical body. As you continue to deepen your awareness of this state of pure consciousness, you may begin to experience a sense of oneness with all that is. You realize that the same consciousness that is within you is also present in all other beings and in all things. You begin to see the world in a new light, and a deep sense of compassion and love arises within you. This is the true nature of who you are beyond the limited identity created by the mind. It is the essence of all spiritual teachings and the ultimate goal of human existence. Rather than observing the thinker, it's possible to cultivate a break in the stream of thoughts by shifting your attention to the present moment. By becoming acutely aware of the now, you can experience a sense of profound fulfillment. In doing so, you detach your consciousness from mental activity and establish a space of no thought where you are exceptionally attentive and conscious, yet not caught up in thinking. This represents the fundamental principle of meditation. In your day-to-day life, you can integrate this approach by taking any routine activity that is usually done solely for its practical purpose and devoting your complete attention to it, transforming it into an end in itself. For instance, when you climb up and down the stairs in your home or workplace, concentrate on every step, every movement, and even your breath. Be fully present in the moment. Similarly, while washing your hands, be mindful of all the sensations associated with the activity, the sound and sensation of the water, the movement of your hands, the fragrance of the soap, and so forth. Or, as you enter your vehicle, take a moment to pause and notice the flow of your breath after you close the door. Become cognizant of an unspoken yet potent sense of presence. The extent of peace you feel inside is a reliable benchmark for gauging your success in this practice. The most crucial step in your path towards enlightenment is to detach yourself from your mind. Each time you create a break in the continuous flow of your thoughts, your consciousness becomes more powerful. Eventually, you may find yourself smiling at the voice in your head, much like you would smile at a child's playful behavior. This indicates that you no longer attach great significance to the content of your mind, as your self-awareness is not reliant on it.